Okay, my name is John Blaine Taylor, and I've lived in Calgary since 1980. I grew up in Cornbrook, Newfoundland, and I had multiple jobs. Because I could never hold down a job. So, and not for lack of trying, but that's life sometimes. I managed to make it this far. It wasn't always easy, but I but I made it. And actually, to land up here is really it's pretty damn good. Actually, I'm amazed things turned out as well as they have. And even though I'm going through a bit of a rough patch now, I'm very optimistic about the future. I learned to, appreciate what I do have. Because the way I see it, I could complain about what I don't have, or I could value what I do have. So it's an obvious, for me, it's an obvious choice, So no, I'm just very, very fortunate. In the time I was hanging on to a job as long as I could, and then I would get depressed and just whatever, various reasons. So it was up and down, up and down. So what I would do, I would basically during the good times just save what money I could, and but I managed to keep it all together, so, and actually I'm proud of that. The golden years, okay, when you think golden years, you think sunset, but I'm looking east and I'm looking at sunrise, because I can do a lot with that bit of money. The trick is, I have put a lot into it. That's just life. The government doesn't give you happiness every month. It doesn't work that way. That has to come from me. That's just how it is. That's 47 billion people on the planet. That's how it is for everybody. Nobody gets a free ride. It probably sounds ridiculous, but I get very attached to things. And a lot of the reason for that is too, because there were periods in my life too where in the late 70s and early 80s, I was moving around a lot and hitchhiking through Western Canada, and not being, basically living out of a backpack, and living a lot of different places. So now when I find a place I like, I just, I truly embrace it, yeah. So, and honestly, the luckiest break I got in my life was when I moved in here in June of 2013. Looking back on it now, right, it worked out for the best, because through reading, you're better understand life, and through fitness, better able to live it. So that's not so bad. And I was always very frugal with my money anyway. Good thing. I never owed in, it bugs me to even owe a 50-cent lottery fine. I mean, I can't rest till that's paid back. So, and when I was young, I did things like drugs, but I never went over the edge. So. And I was never addicted to anything anyway. I had bad habits, but I didn't have addictions. And basically these habits, just looking back, just stages of life habits, So it gave me stability, and with stability, to build on that, peace of mind. And so it's sort of like I can relax a little now. And I'm hoping I can do a lot with that. I mean, a lot. And I've been singing concert down at Cup since 1913. See, that's how old I am. I'm getting my centuries mixed up since 2013. And that's actually helping, but it takes time. Things don't always work out the way you want to, but generally, almost always, if you put in a solid effort, you may fail the ultimate goal, but you learn something along the way.
Yeah.
Things invaluable. See, I learned things from my deep depressions in the 80s, and it's only now I'm starting to look back and realize that, yeah, this was really a learning period. You know, because I was born with a contemplative nature. You know, I love peace and quiet. I love solitude, like a few friends, and it's nice to have some. You know, now just where years ago we meet people and go for beer. Now we just go for coffee. You know, and that's pretty good. Home is my refuge. That's what it has. This is more, let's say, you're having a very bad day or another job didn't work out and you're really feeling terrible. So home was a place where I would go and lick my wounds and have my depression and get over it, and then get back at it again. And my ultimate goal for now is to be the best version of myself I can be. And that's going to take a lot of work.